with what we make from our pensions, we can finally get married.
No, Chester, I don't think so.
No? You won't marry me?
The time still isn't right, Chester.
How can you say that again? When we were in high school and I proposed to you, you said we weren't old enough. Then after we finished college, I asked you again, but you said we should live together first. Then when we reached middle age, you said we should travel and see the world. Then when we retired, I was sure you'd say yes, but you said we didn't have enough money. Now I have a job, Edna. I hunted for it for months. You gotta marry me.
No, Chester, I can't.
Why? Why not, Edna?
I'm sorry, Chester, but I think it's time I told you. All these years, I've been stringing you along.
What?
Oh, don't look so sad, Chester. It's been okay.
40 years of just okay. I love you, Edna.
Oh, you naive septuagenarian. I never had any intention of marrying you.
Why? Why did you do this to me?
Well, remember Billy Simpson, captain of the high school football team?
Well, I'm not sure. My memory isn't what it used to be.
Well, I went out with you to make him jealous.
Jealous?
That's right. Oh, I figured that if he knew I was going out with you, he'd go green with envy.
Oh, you CT. Billy's probably dead by now. Now what am I supposed to do with the last 5 or 6 years left of my life?
Oh, women are like streetcars, Chester. There'll always be another one along soon.
I can't stand it anymore. Marry me, Edna.
Billy Simpson, is that you?
Yes, my dream boat. Your teasing work. I come to carry you away.
Take me away, my knight in shining armor, with your sword aloft.
That's his cane.
Oh. Goodbye, Chester. Don't forget the cat.
We got to hurry, Edna. My grandson drove me. He's got the Valiant running.
Oh, at last, a real man.
Chicks, try to figure him.
So, where are you going on your vacation this year?
Oh, I'm gonna sit in the front porch and drink beer.
Didn't you do that last year?
No, I sat in the back patio and drank beer.
Change of scenery will do you good.
Yeah.
Squad car 7, call. Squad car 7, over.
Squad car 7 here, over.
A 421 in progress at the corner of Larcher and Mark. Handle code 6.
Roger, handle code 6.
What's a code 421?
Oh, domestic dispute, I think.
No, that's a 424. Maybe it's a car crash.
No, that's a 639.
Geez, you do a stint in homicide and you forget all the regular numbers.
Get the police manual out of the glove compartment.
Compartment, is it? What happened to box?
Get out of here, get the manual.
Right. Map, flashlight, ammo, popsicle stick, gum, muffler guarantee. Here we go, the manual. 400, cat and tree. 410, judge caught with articling law student. Here it is. 421, thermonuclear explosion.
Okay, let's roll.
Lou, hold it a second.
Oh, what's wrong, partner?
This says thermonuclear explosion.
Yeah, so?
So I never heard of one of those. At least not in this precinct.
I thought you worked homicide.
This is more like genocide. Let me double check with dispatch. Dispatch, this is car 7. Do you read me over?
Loud and clear, 7, over.
Did you say a 421, over?
Roger, a 421.
Any update on that?
Man reported blinding flash, concrete on fire, melting flesh, and 500-mile-an-hour radioactive winds.
Yeah, that's a 421, all right.
Yeah.
Or a Judas Priest concert.
Yeah. It was a thermonuclear explosion?
Right, over and out.
Okay, we're on our way.
Lou, let's hold it a second.
Hey, what's the matter now, man?
A thermonuclear bomb, isn't that like the Mounties' jurisdiction or something?
No, they're busy busting minor dope offenders.
All right, we better call some backup. This is Squad Car 7. All units in the vicinity requesting assistance on possible 421. Over. Anyone? Over. Come on, I know you're listening.
This is Unit 5. We're on a meal break.
We'll wait.
A really big meal break. Bye.
Well, how do you like them apples?
I just don't know what two guys in a Ford can do about a nuclear blast.
Listen, partner, I know this looks bad, but cops always get the short end of the stick. But like it says on the door of this cruiser, to serve and protect.
You're right. Hit the siren, let's roll. I'll turn on the radio and see how traffic's doing.
That was Spinal Tap singing Stonehenge. Now with the rush hour traffic report, here's our eye-in-the-sky traffic helicopter and Skip Carter.
Thanks, Jay. That nuclear blast has really backed up the afternoon traffic. A lot of rubberneckers are slowing down to take a look at the 5-mile crater. And then they get radiation sickness and they drop dead at the wheel. Nuclear fallout is reducing visibility on the expressway, and the collector lanes are fused solid. Police advise us that the lakeshore route is also slow due to construction and giant lizards that were mutated when the radiation from the bomb reached the zoo. Dawes Road might be a good alternate. Otherwise, traffic is fleeing well. There's anarchy, panic, and destruction this rush hour for the good times. Drink Harvest Malt Ale.
Coming!
Am I early?
Oh, don't worry, the guys will be here in a sec. Did you bring the cards?
Right here in my case.
Great. Chips?
Here you go. Got 3 bags.
Oh, not potato chips. I meant poker chips.
Uh-oh.
All right. Don't worry. Look, we'll make the plain chips are a nickel, the ripples are a dime, and the cheese Dortmunds are a quarter.
Right.
Grab a seat on the couch. I'll get you a beer.
Thanks. Hey, you've got a stain on your couch.
Oh, yeah, it's nothing.
Nothing? Are you kidding? What happened?
I don't know, Dan.
You don't know how you got a stain on your couch?
No. What kind of beer you want?
Ooh! It's still wet.
Look, just leave the stain alone, Dan. What kind of beer you want?
Give me a towel. I can get the stain out.
No, just leave it, okay?
But it's a stain.
Look, if it bothers you so much, why don't you go sit at the card table,
Oh,
okay?
No. It's all right. I'll sit here on the couch next to the stain.
All right, I'll go to the kitchen and get us a beer.
If Bob and Al arrive, I'll warn them about the stain.
Oh, terrific. Thanks a lot. Yeah, great. Right. Here's your beer. I got some sandwiches and there's... What are you doing?
The stain. It's orange juice.
How do you know?
I sniffed it.
Aw, geez, Dan! You don't go into people's homes and sniff the stains on their couch.
I thought it might have been something weird. But it's just orange
I know
juice.
it's just orange juice. Look, I spilled it, okay? It was my fault. I poured a glass earlier. It spilled when I knocked it over. There, now, are you satisfied? Dan?
What?
Dan!
What?
Stop staring at the stain on my couch.
But this stain on your couch might ruin the nap of the material.
I don't care.
Let me clean the stain
No.
up, please.
No, forget it.
2 minutes is all I need.
No.
I'll never mention the stain again.
And you'll just talk poker?
Promise.
Okay, but I'm not buying anything.
You say that now, but wait till you see this new cleanser I have from Amway. It works.
Some good party, eh, Hans? Have another cheese Dortmund.
No, thank you, Dieter.
Why not? Are they not good?
They are delish, but they make me homesick for my own hometown of Bremerhavens.
Don't worry, you silly Willie. Manfred haven't forgotten you. Listen. Sour cream and onion Bremerhavens, they're made to munch. Sour cream and onion Bremerhavens, the town that goes crunch.
Yes, each sour cream and onion Bremerhaven is shaped to give you a panoramic, mouth-watering view of Bremerhaven. So next time you feel like eating a West German city, but don't want to fly there and chew on steel and concrete, then try sour cream and onion Bremerhaven. And don't forget the originals.
Cheese Dortmund, the city hall. Cheese Dortmund, and the
walking mall.
Now available in bacon Meldorf, hickory stick Weissbaden, and salt and vinegar Dusseldorf.
Das schmeckt. Das Manfred.
Miriam, is my father up yet?
I heard his cane banging around in the bathroom a little while ago. I hope he takes it well, or my nerves will be shocked.
Here he comes now. Let me do the talking.
Morning, kids. Beautiful day, isn't it?
Dad, can we talk for a moment?
Of course, Bryce. I've always had time for my favorite son. What's up?
Nothing's up. Why do you always say that?
It started already. I need a Tylenol.
Dad, Miriam, and I have decided to sell the house and move into a condominium.
We're moving? Oh, I'll miss this old house. Holds so many memories.
He doesn't understand. Oh, Bryce, my temples are throbbing.
Dad, the condo is a one-bedroom. There won't be any room for you, and so we've arranged for you to live somewhere else. It's a very nice place. We know you'll like it there. It's settled. I don't want an argument.
I see.
I knew it! I knew you'd jump on the idea without even considering it. Oh, you talk to him, Miriam.
He just makes me feel like a monster. I need a Valium.
Well, this is all so sudden.
You see? You heard him. He's a brick wall. At least read about the place, Father.
Let me see. What's it say? The Gobi Desert.
We've made our decision. You're going to the desert. That's it. Final. I don't want to have another word about it.
The Gobi Desert?
He's rambling. Oh, God, I'm having an anxiety attack.
There. Are you happy, Dad? Are you happy now? You've laid this whole guilt thing on Miriam? There, dear.
What sort of old folks' home is there in the Gobi Desert?
A darn nice one. Maybe not the most expensive, but they've got lawn darts and shuffleboard and an oasis.
And I'll have my own room?
Father, they don't have rooms. They have dried, cracked mud flats. Trust me, you'll like it.
A mud flat?
Listen to his tone of voice. He's blaming it all on me. I need a Librium.
Just a mud flat?
Okay, we'll get you a color TV too, okay?
Well, if you think it'll make things easier for you.
Easier for us? Father, who do you think we're doing this for?
He's painting me out to be some sort of a witch, and my stomach is knotting, and I can't feel my left arm.
We're only doing it because we think it's the kind of place that could do you a lot of good. Do you hear me? You'll like it.
As if I ever think of myself. I need some methadone.
Well, I
tried, Miriam. He's as stubborn as a mule. Think of someone else other than yourself for a change.
Okay, then I'll go.
Thank God.
The mail's in, Bryce. Oh, look, a letter from your father.
Probably just writing to gripe.
Don't open it till I get my nerves filled with a handful of lewds.
I can't wait. He's all right. He says he loves it. The desert has cleared up his asthma. A Tibetan monk has shown him the secret of eternal life. And he's learning contract bridge.
Of course. I knew he'd like it.
After all, we only had his best interests at heart.
And now, Frantic Times presents for the first time on radio a man berating a motel sign.
And just what do you think you're doing? Stop that. Will you stop turning? You're not impressing anyone. Why can't you be like the Holiday Inn sign and say, "Welcome, Betty and Donald," but you, oh no, you say waterbeds and color TV. Well, if you're going to be like that, I'm going to sleep in the car. Good night.
Remember this song from Frantic Times?
Oh, Carol Warner guards the forest by the hour from her lookout on the Gordon Lake Tower. She's watching.
This was the winner of last year's Frantic Times Song Contest. Well, now it's time for the Frantic second annual song contest. If you would like a song written about you, enter today. Just mail Frantic Times, care of CBC, Box 500, Station A, Toronto. Include in your letter the story of your life in 200 words or less. Not that we're going to count. Anyway, tell us about yourself, where you work, your likes, dislikes, and some shocking bits of gossip. The Frantics will sift through all of the entries and make a song out of the life that is the most interesting, unusual, and has the most rhymes in it. The address to send your life story to is Frantic Times, care of CBC, Box 500, Station A, Toronto, M5W1E6. That's CBC, spelled CBC. Contest closes on September 1st. That's Box 500, Station A. Remember, we want your life, and we want it now.
Off your tower, I don't want to come. Oh, Carol Warner.
I can't take this no more. The walls, the guards, the cruelty. Tell me, when can I get out of this prison?
You go home at 5 o'clock, Ward.
Okie doke. Send in the next prisoner there.
Right.
Name.
I am the Ultramind, the greatest evil genius in the history of evil geniuses.
Well, here at Bon Vivant Prison, you're just another prisoner. Have a seat in this chair with all their wires and leather straps.
The Ultramind shall stand.
Don't worry, it's not plugged in. So, you know why I called you here?
I am the Ultramind. I know everything. I am to be set free.
Set free? Set free? You are a murdering, robbing, illegally parked, genocidal maniac. You are serving a 10,000-year term with no hope ever for parole. But since this is a Quebec prison, you can have a day pass. But you've got to promise me not to escape.
Promise you? The Ultramind make a promise to an insignificant pup? Me promise you?
Good. Me accept your promise. And to be back in time for dinners. We're having roast lamb.
At last I am free. Free to wreak my revenge on the man who put me behind these bars. Mr. Canoehead!
When bad things happen.
When good things don't happen.
When indifferent things may or may not happen.
People call for one man.
Mr. Canoehead.
Or his brother Ted.
Mr. Canoehead, a mild-mannered insurance broker until a bolt of lightning welded a canoe to his head.
Now he fights crime.
Because the insurance business is slow.
Hurry up with the canoe, Bruno. It should start raining soon, and we're almost at the spot where Mr. Canoehead was hit by lightning.
This canoe sure is heavy.
Of course. It's titanium, much stronger than Mr. Canoehead's aluminum one.
I don't get it, boss.
Don't you see? I will fuse it to my skull and become twice as strong as Mr. Canoehead. Now, quickly, hand me the canoe.
Oh, what did you say? I can't hear. I got a canoe on my head. I've been hit by lightning.
Oh, no. The canoe is welded to your head.
You're getting smaller. So are the trees.
No, Bruno. You're growing. The acid rain must have combined with the electricity somehow. Bruno, you must be 50 feet tall.
Oh, neat. I can see the bald spot in the back of your head.
Bruno, you shall be my secret weapon in my battle with Mr. Canoehead.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Mr. Canoehead, and the aftershave I use is Canoe.
Cut! Mr. Canoehead, the aftershave is English leather, not canoe.
Just aiming for truth in advertising.
Why not aim for your paycheck instead? Okay, now, take 410 rolling.
Ceilings being ripped off the building.
God, the giant Mr. Canoehead comes to wreak havoc!
I found him, Mr. Ultramind boss. He's here.
Ultramind. So you're behind this evil plot, not the koanas.
At last we meet again, Mr. Canoehead. Prepare to die. Bruno?
You stand still, Mr. Canoehead.
My gosh, I'll have to stop that giant Canoehead fast with a quick bonk to the foot. Yo!
I'm wearing steel-toed shoes.
Squash him, Bruno. Squash Mr. Canoehead.
Right, stand still, Canoehead.
Whoa, that was close. I need a plan. I know. I'll run around and around him very fast.
That's not going to work. I'll just turn around and around and around and around.
That's the ticket, Bruno. Whirl around as fast as you can go.
No, Bruno. Can't you see what he's making you do?
Got to run faster and faster and faster.
Curse you, Mr. Canoehead. You made him spin so fast he flew off into outer space.
It just goes to show you, Ultramind. He might have had a canoe on his head, but a real Canoehead knows how to control his awesome powers.
I knew that would happen. I have another trick up my sleeve. It's my... Oh, look at the time. I'm due back at prison. We're having roast lamb.
Oh, well, bye. Maybe later.
And so ends another exciting adventure of Mr. Canoehead.
Join us next week when Mr. Canoehead goes undercover at the boat show.
I get around town in a brown car, it's brown. I like to get around because my car is brown. People always ask me how I get around town. I get around town in a brown car, it's brown, it's brown, it's brown, it's brown, it's brown.
I get around town in a brown car, it's brown. I like to get around because my car is brown. People always ask me how I get around town. I get around town in a brown car, it's brown. It's brown, it's brown, it's brown, it's brown. I get around town in a brown car, it's brown. I like to get around because my car is brown. People always ask me how I get around town. I get around town in a brown car, it's brown. It's brown, it's brown, it's brown, it's brown. We get around town in a brown car, it's brown. We like to get around because our car is brown. People always ask us how we get around town. We get around town in a brown car. It's brown. It's brown. It's brown. It's brown. It's brown. It's brown.
Rick Green, Dan Redican, and Peter Wildman. Special guest was Meg Ruffman. Special sound effects by Kathy Perry. Technical production was Keith Vanderclay, Mike Burnett, and Doug Bardot. Production assistant was Deborah Toppin, and in the big blue truck was our producer, Mr. David Milligan. You've been a lovely audience. Have a nice lunch, everybody.